Knotting shuttle. You'll need a few items for knotting. First is a knotting shuttle. It should be about 4 to 6 inches long, and there are a few places that sell them online. Just do a search to find them. Also, some of them run a little small. They are still good to try, but if you need to use a lot of thicker threads and want to keep it all in the same strand, you might be limited with how much you can load onto the shuttle if it's a smaller size. Thread. I've found one of the best types of threads to use is crochet thread. Try to find the thicker size, although you might still have luck with the thinner sizes. Threads like embroidery floss or even yarns have separate strands that pull apart too easily, and the result is not smooth enough or makes spacing and control over the knots more difficult. Keep an eye out for anything that looks like it would knot easily and stay that way, though. It never hurts to try it and see if you like the results. Scissors. Small embroidery scissors work great, especially if they have a pointy, sharp tip. It makes snipping threads close to the spool in narrower shuttles a little easier. Storage. And finally, you'll want something to hold your knotted threads. Cards or spools that can hold thicker amounts of thread work great. You might also consider a small bag to hold the threads to keep them together and organized. If the bag has drawstrings, you can wear it on your left wrist to catch the knotted length and keep it from dragging on the floor. This knot is called the chenille knot. It takes the most amount of knots, and your strand you'll actually notice that the length of thread is a lot shorter than the other one. And what we do is we start with the strand in the palm of your hand, wrap clockwise, bring the shuttle through the back, and you place your first knot. Now that's the first one. We're going to do it again. Place a second knot right next to it. Now, with the double-sided, there was a little bit of a gap. With this one, you want to place it right next to it. Do the same with the third. There's 3 in a row. And on the fourth. And now here is where you take your fifth one, your last knot to complete this. But you're going to capture all 4 of these in one loop. Use your fingers to tighten it and to see how big that is. That's a chenille knot. All 5 of those knots just to make one, but it's a beautiful effect. Let me do it again and put one right next to that. You start with the first one, and as the knots get bigger, your loops want to grab hold of it, so be careful. Don't just pull it too quickly without checking first. Here's knot number 2. And you can pull back to get your placement just right. Here's knot number 3. Last one in the line, number 4. And now I use number 5 to bundle them all up together. And there you go. You still have a little bit of a chance to move them around. You might actually bump one off, so be careful or you're going to have a single one sitting on the edge there. But you can actually see how that looks. Let me try one more. It's the first one. Second one. See how it tried to grab the third one. The fourth one, and now using the 5th knot, grab them all together. And that is the chenille knot.